Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video on my 1980 CJ7 Renegade. I believe this is a very good example of a low mileage, 99% original CJ7. This was purchased new, who I purchased from, which was the original owner. They purchased this Jeep new in 1980 in Twin City, Georgia. The individual lived in a town called Register, Georgia. It's about 25 minutes from Statesboro, Georgia, farm country. He bought this Jeep just to use on his farm. This Jeep stayed on his farm. That's why there's no doors or top. It stayed in a barn, and he used it to haul trailers and just stuff around the farm. It had a big homemade farm brush guard up front that I've since pulled off. But the Jeep sat for a number of years. He ended up passing away, and his daughter was, entitled to the Jeep in his will. And so the Jeep became hers, and it sat for around 25 or 26 years. From what I can gather from DMV receipts and other paperwork, that the Jeep has been sitting since 1996. So with the amount of time that it sat, as well as him being a farmer and just using it on the farm, the miles are incredibly low. I believe this is one of the lowest mileage original CJs for sale at the moment. This Jeep has a little over 5,000 miles, 5,041 miles. All original motor. The Jeep still has its original starter, its water pump, power steering pump, alternator. The only thing we've replaced on the Jeep is the tires. When we pulled the Jeep out of the barn, it had the original set of tires on it. As you can see, it still has the original spare. The spare tire is still there, but the 4 original tires were just completely shot. So we put a set of just some cheapy all-terrains to get it drivable. We did put a gas tank in the Jeep due to its just age of sitting. We replaced the Carter 2-barrel carburetor with a replacement. I'll show you that now. Other than that, all I have done is give it a good wash. I did a service on the motor, the transmission, transfer case, and both axles, so it has fresh fluid all the way through. Original radiator. Here's the emissions decal. But we did replace the Carter carb and a new belt. We did put a new V-belt drive. As you can see, I'll show you some pictures of the floor pans. Floor pans are in absolute perfect shape. No holes of any kind. I mean, they're a little dirty, just grass and stuff, but no holes anywhere. Original seat belts. I'll pull this seat up so you can see behind. No holes in the common spots. It's completely solid all the way through. Frame is in just as good a shape. Here's the original back seat with seat belts. The driver's seat, sadly, is not in the best shape, but he always had the top off, so that's one reason why the seats are not in the best shape. But the dash pad somehow is still in very good shape. All the lights work, gauges work, heater works. I'll show you some shots of the frame. See if I can turn this. Frame's in very good shape. Normally these are common spots on the bottom for these to rust. This one's still in in great shape. It has its factory exhaust system as well. Factory muffler. No exhaust leaks. There's a picture of the pedals to show just how little wear is on this Jeep. Shifters. Still has the original pull strap for the top. I'll go ahead and fire it up. So as you can see, this is a good running, driving Jeep. It does drive phenomenal, straight as an arrow, smooth, no clunks or rattles. I will say the only, I guess, mechanical issue that we've ran into with this Jeep has been, because it sat for so long, we did a mechanical service. We flushed the motor, barred it over by hand before we tried to start it. It has, I believe, just from sitting, a lifter taps. It doesn't tap all the time. It comes and goes. Possibly you could try a oil treatment, maybe get it to clean up. But other than that, it drives fine, doesn't knock, doesn't smoke. Somebody definitely needs, this would be a great project for somebody if they were looking for a restoration to start with that has virtually no rust, no accidents, one owner with incredibly low mileage. I'll have a link to this video for the eBay listing. One other option I will say, this Jeep has the optioned T176 transmission instead of the SR4, which you do not want. It also has the Dana 300 transfer case, which engages just fine. As well as you can see, it's all original. It's in really good shape. I don't think anybody will be disappointed. Thank you for checking out my listing.